Hey up, I'm the Yorkshire Time Lord, and these are my thoughts on the 10th Doctor and Donna Noble's return. Okay, so the BBC made a really exciting announcement last Sunday, and that's the return of David Tennant and Catherine Tate. I cannot wait to see those two back in the series, especially David Tennant, who is definitely my favourite Doctor. I just love the way he brought this real sense of humanity to the part, unlike anything seen in the previous Doctors, and the way that he really got emotionally involved with his companions. I think he was just such a fantastic Doctor, and David Tennant is a fantastic actor. And Catherine Tate as well. She was really so good as Donna Noble. She was really good in that part of Donna Noble. She was a companion who had some really emotional scenes, but also some really funny ones as well, such as the whole kind of poison scene when the Doctor gets poisoned in Unicorn and the Wasp. And she just grabs the Doctor and kisses him to create a shock. I love how the Doctor just didn't expect that, and he was just so shocked that Donna kissed him on the lips. It was really funny. And then you look at the emotional moments as well, like, oh my god, that scene in the fires of Pompeii when she pleads with the Doctor to save that family. And, she's like, come on, you're a doctor, you save people. Just save one person, just save one family. And he does, he saves a family in Pompeii. Or that scene in Planet of the Ood where, she really, feels sorry for the Ood when the Doctor shares the Ood song with her and she's in tears. Oh God, those scenes really get me going, really sad scenes. But I think that's what you want in a companion. You need someone who's going to make you smile, but also someone who's going to provide a drama and a heart and make the Doctor see the sort of human side of things. But yeah, I can't wait to see that pairing back in action again. I think they were a really strong Doctor and companion duo, and I think it's just great that they're bringing them back for the 60th anniversary special. And when you look at the filming pictures as well, it looks like they've brought the whole gang back together. There's Bernard Cribbins back as Wilfred Mott, Jacqueline King back as Sylvia Noble. It's really cool to see that they've brought the supporting cast back as well. Especially Bernard Cribbins as Wilfred Mott. I mean, he's 93 years old, Bernard Cribbins, and he's still doing a live action part. And one where it looks like at some point there's an explosion. I mean, that's quite action heavy, an explosion. The scene of an explosion, that's incredible that he can do that at 93. I know that he has returned for Big Finish, but that's purely audio. This is live action. I don't think many actors would be able to do a live action part at the age of 93. That's just amazing. He's obviously doing very well for someone of that age. And, I think Jacqueline King, Sylvia Noble, it's great to see her back as well. Because she's an interesting character, because she's not the greatest mother to Donna, but I do feel like she does learn how to be better over the course of Series 4. And she starts to trust the Doctor more as well, as you get later into the series. So it will be interesting to see a Sylvia who, is a bit more friendly with the Doctor. Another thing with filming pictures as well is that David Tennant appears to be sporting a different costume and a different sonic screwdriver, which is quite interesting. It does make you wonder why he's not wearing the traditional brown long coat and the whole kind of brown pinstripe suit and trousers. I've seen some people suggesting that it could mean that he's essentially the 14th Doctor rather than Ncuti Gatwa, and that the 13th Doctor regenerates into him. And I kind of hope not, because I do think it would be a little unfair towards Ncuti Gatwa to have David Tennant come before him. And, I also think that, we as viewers kind of want to see David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. We don't really want to see him as the 14th, we want to see him as the 10th. Although, if he is back as the 14th Doctor, the people that were watching on set did say that he's keeping the same accent, and he's generally acting the same as the Doctor he played before. So it does seem like we are going to get essentially a 10th Doctor anyway, so I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. As long as Ncuti Gatwa's fine with it, then we shouldn't really complain. I suppose it will provide quite a shock for viewers if Jodie Whittaker does regenerate into David Tennant rather than Ncuti Gatwa, when viewers will be expecting Shooty Gatra. But yeah, I suppose that might be what they're going for. But yeah, it's kind of shaky ground, but it might work, it might not. You know, it could go either way. And another thing they announced recently is that Yasmin Finney will be playing a character called Rose. Now, she's from a Netflix series called Heartstopper, and you know she's got quite a young, dedicated fan base. So it's great to see those fans being introduced to the show. And the announcement's really intriguing because Russell T Davies has teased that there's a reason why she shares the same first name as Rose Tyler. And I can't wait to find out what that is, how she's connected to Rose, and what that means for the Doctor's adventures through space and time. Apparently, some people who watched filming said that they heard her calling Donna Mum. So it could be that Donna Noble named her daughter after Rose Tyler. She did meet Rose in Turn Left and also Still on Earth / Journey's End. So that could be a great way to tease her memories returning, especially as Russell T Davies has revealed in the press release that the 60th anniversary special will explore Donna getting her memories back of her time with the Doctor. And another thing to note about the set reports is that people that were watching the filming have said they filmed a scene where Donna's carrying boxes and the Doctor bumps into Donna, which I think is a really great way to set the stakes, because you know both us and the Doctor know that Donna's not supposed to remember him. So if we see the Doctor bumping into Donna, we're going to think like the Doctor, oh God, what's going to happen? If she remembers him, then it's all over. She's going to die. And we don't want Donna to die like the Doctor, because we love her just as much as you know he loves Donna. She's a great, great character. So that's such a great way to raise the emotional stakes and to get us all worried for Donna and what's going to happen to her. If you're watching this, Russell T Davies, please don't kill Donna Noble. We want to see more of Donna with her memories back. We want that return of Donna Noble spin-off you teased. And something else that's really, really interesting about what was spotted at filming is that people saw unit soldiers on the streets. And it's great because they've got this new logo on their uniforms, which is a bit more militaristic. Really interesting choice, because when we last saw UNIT, there seems to be a bit more scientific under the leadership of Kate Stewart. So it seems like things have changed at UNIT yet again, and have become a bit more sort of military focused. And that could imply that they're going for more of a Marvel Studios vibe. They're going more for a sort of comic book type thing to emulate the MCU shows on Disney+. And I think that would be a really, really good move to make. Those Marvel shows on Disney Plus are hugely popular. When you look at shows like Moon Knight and WandaVision, they attract a very big streaming audience. So I think it only makes sense to try and attract the kind of demographic that are watching Moon Knight and WandaVision over on Disney Plus, as well as the previously mentioned Heartstopper on Netflix. Those aren't exactly the kind of people that Russell T Davies should be trying to get on board, and it's a great way to basically entice viewers who usually don't watch broadcast television. You know, I think the show should be trying to attract the interest of people that have gone to streaming, and to try and increase the viewership that has fled from terrestrial TV to streaming. And it's especially great if Russell T Davies' grand plan, as he's teased before, is to set up a Doctor Who shared universe. If you want to do that, then you have to emulate Marvel Studios and the formula that they have created. I think, by introducing UNIT as this more kind of military organisation, that could lead to a really great spin-off where we see UNIT taking a more violent stance to solving alien invasions. And you could also have a spin-off with Yasmin Finney's Rose as well, where she's fighting aliens on Earth. Get that Heartstopper crowd watching Rose's continued adventures. And of course, the return of Donna Noble as well. Hint, hint, wink, wink, Russell T Davies. We want to see that. But yeah, I find this news hugely exciting. And I can't wait to see David Tennant and Catherine Tate back for the 60th anniversary special next year. What are your thoughts on this hugely exciting announcement? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.